question I often get when I travel to companies or teach a class is, what's a good R squared? And the answer is, there is no answer. So R squared can be between 0 and 1, and you might think a 0.99 R squared is really good. Well, I'll show you an example where that's just not true. Okay, so we have here in our file the Dow Jones Index from 1996 through 2010, the daily Dow Jones Index. And we want, excuse me, we want to predict tomorrow's Dow Jones from today's. So like today's might be 5194, okay, and tomorrow's was 5173. Then we had 5173, we're trying to predict 5181. So what's the R squared here? We've got a couple of thousand data points. We've got 3,500 or so data points. So the R squared, the percentage variation in tomorrow's Dow Jones explained by today, is incredibly high. Should be 27 there, sorry. Okay, so 0.995. Okay, 99.6% of the variation in tomorrow's Dow Jones Index is explained by today's. Now, why is this? Well, because tomorrow's Dow Jones is always near today. I mean, if we're near 5,000, we're going to be near 5,000 tomorrow. And if we're near 10,000, we're going to be near 10,000 or 11,000 tomorrow. Okay, so that doesn't tell you anything. What you want to look at is the standard deviation of the forecast errors in a regression. That's a much better measure of how good your model is. So remember how we do that? STYX. So we're predicting tomorrow from today. And that comes out to be 117. So what does that mean? Well, what that means is, roughly speaking, 95% of our forecast are accurate within, let's say, 235. Okay. Now, that would be just not that good, because if we'd say 235, okay, out of 5,000, that's like 4%, okay? Now, it's not that bad. It's 2% out of 11,000, but that's just not that accurate, okay? I mean, if I would say simply tomorrow would equal today, how far off would I be? I could take tomorrow minus today. Now, what's the standard deviation of those errors? Okay, just a simple saying tomorrow will equal today's price, which sort of tells you nothing useful. And it's a little bit bigger standard deviation, but not much. So in other words, using where the Dow was yesterday to predict, or today's Dow to predict tomorrow's, just doesn't really reduce the cone of uncertainty, so to speak, very much. Okay. And that's really what we're interested in. How accurate are our forecasts? Now, if you really want to be good at picking the stock market, what you need to do is forecast the change in the Dow. And this is virtually impossible to do very well. If you can do this well, you should quit your day job and just be a day trader. In other words, if you can get an R squared to forecast the change in the Dow of greater than 10% using all available economic information in the world, that's pretty good, actually. It's hard to get an R squared of greater than 10%. It's a hard problem. In other words, economists have a view called, financial experts and economists have a view of the world called the efficient market hypothesis, which says to predict what happens tomorrow, all you need to know is what today's price is. Whatever information you add isn't going to help you much. Now, I don't think that's totally true, but it's certainly true to some extent. It is very hard to predict the future of the market. So don't be lulled to sleep by this high R squared. All it's saying is tomorrow's stock Dow Jones Index is going to be very close to tomorrow's. Okay, what you really want to do is forecast the change in the Dow. Will the market go up or down? If you can do that well, let me know. I'd like to make some money on it with you.
Okay, so thanks for watching, and there's a free course, a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, and all of these videos are coming from one of three books. So first, this one, which you can see here at the top of the screen, Microsoft's book, which has 355 reviews, and then it's, let's see, 4.6 stars. It's coming from this book as well, his marketing analytics book, which is down here, and you can sort of see 4.5, or his newest book, his analytics stories book, which is here. And with that one, you can see it's 4 point something, or maybe even 5. I don't think it's 5. Yeah, 4.8. And so, yeah, anyways, in the description, there's a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, or you can go to excelwithwayne.com/free, and it'll be there. But again, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just please let us know. Thanks.